Day in the life. My name's Ellis Pratt. I'm a member of the Institute of Scientific and Technical Communicators, the ISTC. And I'm a director of Cherryleaf, a technical writing services company. What's a typical day? Well, there isn't such a thing for me as a typical day. What I do is wear many hats. One thing I do is, for the project side of our business, is talk to companies that need technical documentation. In that situation, they're interested in outsourcing it to us. And so what we do is we write content, create deliverables for a range of clients. So at the moment, we're doing some documentation for software that goes with a microscope, some policies and procedures, and some hardware and software that's used by teachers. This involves puzzling things out, understanding the product, and involves explaining it to the end users, to the audience, providing the information from their perspective. And that information needs to be clear, understandable, and findable. What we create, it can be paper documents, it's mostly online content, it can be training, screencast type of information. Basically, it needs to be the right information in the right format at the right time. I also get involved with the recruitment side of the business. I lend a hand where needed. What the recruitment side does is it helps organisations hire contract and permanent technical authors. We act as a recruitment agency. There are probably fewer than 5,000 technical authors, technical communicators in the UK, so it's tricky for organisations to use a mainstream recruitment agency. For the training side of the business, this is one of the areas where I'm mostly involved at the moment. Currently involved in developing and delivering our training courses. We're putting together some new courses, online courses, and they're all around communication, around technical writing, planning, documentation. I also get involved in running the business, and that means talking at conferences, meeting people through networking, and a fair bit of travelling down to our Brighton office to deal with administration and bookkeeping issues. What does a technical communicator do? They explain technical information mostly to a non-technical audience, but in other situations to a technical audience. And the goal is generally to avoid people getting stuck and for them to carry out actions, tasks in the best, safest, most efficient way. It's a lot about explaining how to do things and what things mean. Why should technical authors join the ISTC? Well, I want to be good at my job, and one of the best ways that I can do that is to be learning from others. And by being in the ISTC, I have the opportunity to meet and learn from my peers and mentors. At this year's ISTC conference, I met up with the person leading the documentation for Microsoft Office and one of the world's best content strategists. The ISTC does a magazine called Communicator, which is full of useful articles. Many technical authors work by themselves. They're the only one in their company doing that particular piece of work. So the community side of the ISTC gives them the opportunity to interact with other people doing similar work.